What is UP Clipsy fam? We're diving headfirst into the biggest stories shaking up the world today. Get ready for a rapid-fire rundown that'll keep you on the edge of your seat. First up, the Sarnia Sting are gearing up for a comeback season, but can their young guns fire them into the playoffs? With rising stars like Beckham Edwards and Alessandro Di Iorio, and the addition of Brenner Lammens, they're aiming to turn things around after missing the postseason for 2 straight years. Can Lukas Fischer anchor the defense, and can the new goaltending duo of Patrick Quinlan and Evan Malett finally bring stability to the net? We're breaking down all the questions heading into their 2025-26 campaign. Then, tensions flare as the UN Security Council convenes an emergency session over a critical airspace violation that has Poland demanding answers. Russian drones have reportedly breached Polish airspace, sparking immediate international concern that the conflict in Ukraine could be escalating and spilling over into the wider region. We've got the latest on this high-stakes diplomatic meeting and what it means for global security. We're also heading to India, where one man has forged an unbelievable bond with 50,000 bees, and they've never stung him. Rajendra from Uttar Pradesh has earned the nickname Bee Lover by feeding and caring for these insects, allowing thousands to swarm him without a single sting. We'll explore this incredible, seemingly impossible connection and the science behind it. And finally, we're rewinding to the moment a legendary band found their true sound. Sting himself revealed the album that truly birthed the Police, where all their unique influences finally clicked. We're diving into how Reggatta de Blanc became the defining record for the iconic trio and the magic that made them one of the biggest bands in the world. Stick around, you won't want to miss this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. The Sarnia Sting's playoff drought. Can new talent ignite a comeback? The Sarnia Sting are facing a pivotal 2025-26 season, determined to break a 2-year playoff drought. Their strategy hinges on a promising young core, spearheaded by rising stars Beckham Edwards and Alessandro Di Iorio, both anticipated to be high NHL draft picks in 2026. Adding offensive firepower is Brenner Lammens, the 4th overall OHL draft selection, expected to significantly boost their scoring. On defense, the Sting will rely on the steady presence of St. Louis Blues prospect Lukas Fischer, who has earned team MVP honors for 2 consecutive seasons. The addition of the Aachen brothers is also set to bring much-needed depth and stability to the blue line. However, the team's biggest challenge lies in finding consistent goaltending, with rookie Patrick Quinlan and sophomore Evan Malett stepping into the shoes of graduated starter Nick Serzisha. Media members covering the team are divided on the biggest question mark, with some pointing to the need for greater consistency throughout the season, while others highlight the crucial role of improving special teams, particularly the power play and penalty kill, which ranked poorly last season. Analysts are closely watching the development of Edwards and Di Iorio, who are expected to be top NHL prospects, and the impact of new additions like Brenner Lammens. The team's ability to stabilize its goaltending and harness the offensive potential of its emerging stars will be key to climbing the Western Conference standings and securing a playoff spot. Will the Sting's young talent be enough to overcome their recent struggles? Get ready, because next we're talking about international airspace being breached and a high-stakes UN meeting. Emergency UN session called as Russian drones violate Polish airspace. The UN Security Council is convening an emergency session to address a grave violation of Polish airspace by Russian drones. This incident has heightened international concerns about the potential for the conflict in Ukraine to spread into a wider regional crisis. The urgent meeting was requested by Poland itself, signaling the severity of the breach and the immediate geopolitical implications. The Council will convene Friday afternoon, New York time, to discuss the situation and explore potential responses. This development underscores the volatile nature of the ongoing conflict and the ever-present risk of escalation, with global powers closely monitoring the proceedings for any signs of diplomatic breakthroughs or further deterioration. Could this airspace violation be a turning point in the Ukraine conflict? Up next, we travel to India for a truly unbelievable story about a man and his 50,000 best friends. UP man's incredible bond, 50,000 bees call him friend, never sting. In a story that defies common fears, a man from Uttar Pradesh, India, has developed an extraordinary relationship with an estimated 40,000 to 50,000 bees, allowing them to swarm his body without ever stinging him. Rajendra, from the Sarnia Tehsil in Bulandshahr district, has become a local hero and earned the nickname Bee Lover for his dedication to feeding and caring for these insects, especially during the challenging rainy season when food is scarce. Videos circulating online show Rajendra calmly covered in thousands of buzzing bees, a sight that would send most people running. His selfless act of providing daily sustenance has fostered a unique trust, turning a potential threat into a remarkable symbiosis. While bees typically sting when feeling threatened, and honeybee stings can be fatal to the bee itself, Rajendra's connection bypasses this natural defense mechanism. The story highlights the fascinating interaction between humans and nature, challenging perceptions about fear and coexistence, and showcasing a truly remarkable testament to kindness and understanding. How is this possible? We'll delve into the details of this unbelievable friendship. But first, we're going back in time to uncover the album that defined a legendary rock band. The Police's defining moment, how Reggatta de Blanc forged their sound. Sting himself has identified the 1979 album, Reggatta de Blanc, as the pivotal moment where the Police truly clicked and found their signature sound. Released during a prolific 5-year period where the trio produced 5 albums, Reggatta de Blanc emerged as the record that synthesized their diverse influences, reggae, new wave, punk, and jazz, into something entirely unique and unmistakably their own. As a trio with little room for error, Sting, Andy Summers, and Stuart Copeland were forced to master their individual roles, creating a potent musical chemistry. Sting described the album's creation as a moment where everything meshed together, with reggae influences seamlessly integrated into their core sound. While this period of intense creativity and innovation propelled them to global superstardom, Sting also acknowledged the subsequent challenges of maintaining that serendipitous state amidst the pressures of fame. The album's success and the band's relentless drive for innovation, however, also sowed the seeds for future tensions, a testament to the fine line between groundbreaking artistry and personal friction. Could this groundbreaking album also be the reason for their eventual downfall? Stick around for our lightning round recap and full call to action. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We saw the Sarnia Sting gearing up for a pivotal season with new talent. The UN Security Council met urgently over a Polish airspace violation amid escalating Ukraine conflict fears. In India, a man has an incredible, sting-free bond with 50,000 bees, and we revisited the album that defined the Police's legendary sound. Don't miss out on any of the action. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, and drop a comment below telling us what you thought. You can also follow us on all our socials for more exclusive content. We'll see you in the next one.